Hello and welcome everyone to this online class. Before proceeding towards the topic of the day, first of all, what we know about trigonometrical ratios, concept of trigonometrical conversion up to class 10th level, what we have studied. Suppose the value of sine theta is given. Let us suppose that this is equal to 1 by 2. Sine theta is equal to 1 by 2. This is given. Now what is the question? Find the value of other trigonometric ratios, that is cos theta, what is tangent theta, cotangent theta, secant theta and cosecant theta. With the help of this right angled triangle, this is perpendicular base hypotenuse 90-degree right angled triangle with angle theta, base angle theta. We know that sine theta is equal to P upon H. Here P upon H, the value is given 1 upon 2. So it means to say the value of P is 1 and the value of H is 2. So by using Pythagoras theorem we can say B square is equal to H square minus P square. That means we can say the value of B is square root of h square 2 square 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, square root of 3. So we can find other these values, that is what is cos theta. The cos theta is B upon H. The value is what is B, square root of 3 divide H is 2. And next time tangent theta, that is equal to P upon B, that is P is 1 and B is square root of 3, like that. Next is cotangent theta, which is the reciprocal of tangent theta, that is the value becomes square root 3 upon 1. Here secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, that is the value becomes 2 upon square root of 3. Lastly cosecant theta, which is the reciprocal of sine theta, so the value becomes 2 upon 1, that is 2 only. Up to class 10th, what we have seen that this theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Angle of theta is greater than 0 but less than 90-degree. But what happens if theta is greater than 90-degree? Then this value, if theta is greater than 90-degree, then cos theta can take negative also. Here all the t ratios, they are taking positive values, but if this theta angle is greater than 90-degree, then these t ratios can also take negative values. Again let us construct the table having the trigonometric ratios, the values this way. First row in the table we have angle 0-degree, 30-degree, 45-degree, 60-degree, 90-degree. And in this column, first column, sine theta, cos theta, tangent theta, cotangent theta, secant theta and cosecant theta, these are the trigonometric ratios. So how to construct the table, the tricky method you also know. I'm going to repeat this one. What we do, first of all we write 0 1 2 3 4, then each number is divided by 4. Divide 4, divide 4, divide 4, divide 4, divide 4. Then what happens, 0 divide 4 is 0, 1 divide 4 is 1 divide 4, 2 divide 4 mean 1 upon 2, 3 upon 4 that is same, 4 upon 4 becomes 1. Next time what we do, we take the square root of each result number, that is we insert square root, square root, square root, square root symbol. Then what happens, square root of 0 is again 0, 1 upon 2, this is 1 upon square root 2, this is square root 3 upon 2, this is 1. Now we have the value of sine 0-degree is 0, sine 30-degree is 1 upon 2, sine 45-degree is 1 upon square root of 2, Sine 60 degree is square root of 3 upon 2 and sine 90 degree is 1. From this first row, we can also find the values of other t ratios, other trigonometric ratios. How? Cos theta, we start from this one. We write here 1, next square root 3 upon 2, next this number 1 upon square root 2, next is this 1 upon 2, next is 0. Now how to find tangent theta? We just divide sine theta divide cos theta. 0 divide 1, 0. This divide this becomes 1 upon square root 3. This divide this is 1. This divide this is equal to square root of 3. 1 divide 0. This is not defined. Not defined, we can write not defined. Cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tangent theta, that is 1 upon tangent theta. 1 upon 0 is not defined. Its reciprocal is square root 3. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Reciprocal of square root 3 is 1 upon square root 3. 1 upon not defined, that becomes 0. Now secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. 1 upon cos theta. So value is 1. 2 upon square root 3. Square root 2. 2. 1 upon 0, again not defined. Here sin theta, cosecant theta's reciprocal is cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. So 1 upon 0 not defined. This is 2. This is square root 2. This is 2 upon square root 3. 1 upon 1 is 1. So this way we have the table, all the values of t ratios with angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Up to class 10th level we have studied this much. In this class we are going to discuss about the values. What about the values of these t ratios when angle is greater than 90 degree? Now we are going to discuss the concept of real definition of two basic functions, that is sine and cosine, sine theta and cos theta. Again consider this right angled triangle, perpendicular base hypotenuse. Now what we know? We know that the t ratio sine theta value is p upon h and cos theta is equal to b upon h. Now so what we can say here, sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is right hand side value p square divide h square plus b square upon h square, that is we can say h square is the LCM, p square plus b square. But here p square plus b square is equal to h square because of Pythagoras theorem. So what we say, its value is h square upon h square, that is equal to 1. So the conclusion is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is the conclusion. In class 10 we have already studied this. Now let us consider one circular path. This is the circular path. Suppose M is any point on this path having the coordinates x and y, as this is a moving point. So this is moving on in a circular way. Just like this right angled triangle, we construct here the right angled triangle. Here what we see, the x mean moving point is x. It mean O to N, this distance is x. And this y mean this height, M to N distance height is y. As we are discussing about circle, so O to M, this is the radius r. So value of h is r, base is x, and perpendicular is y. So what we say here, sine theta, this is equal to p upon h, y upon r, and cos theta, that is equal to base, which is x, upon hypotenuse, which is r. Again, what we say, sine square theta plus cos square theta, that is equal to 1. Up to class 10th, we have studied this much. But the real definition of sine theta and cos theta is, sine theta is equal to distance of point M from x axis, that is M to n, y, divide radius of the circle, that is r, y upon r. This is the real definition of sine theta. Likewise, cos theta is equal to distance of this point M from y axis, that is this distance from y axis. What is the distance of this point M? That is x, divide radius of the circle r. Okay, so this is cos theta. This is the real definition of sine and cos. Now let us discuss few interesting cases. Why sine 0 degree is 0, or say why sine 90 degree is equal to 1, why cos 0 degree is called equal to 1, why we say cos 90 degree is equal to 0. These are very interesting cases. Let us discuss them. For this, once again consider one circular path. X-axis and y-axis, their coordinate axis. M having the coordinates x, y is any moving point on this circular path. Here again right angle triangle is described, and sine theta value is p upon h, that is y upon r, and cos theta is b upon h, that is x upon r. First of all, we say that when this theta angle, this moving point is moving towards x-axis, that is this is tending towards 0 degree, then what happens, this M, first of all, after this place, this takes the position M1, thereafter M2, here this reaches on x-axis, say this is M3. Now what is this sine theta? Then this becomes sine theta is equal to sine 0 degree is equal to, what we say, using the real definition of sine theta is equal to distance of this point M3 from x-axis. What is the distance? This is 0, divide radius is r, and sine 0 degree is equal to 0 upon r, that becomes 0. So that's why we say sine 0 is 0. Likewise, here cos theta is cos 0, cos 0 degree. Using the real definition of cos theta is equal to distance of M3 from y-axis. Y-axis mean from this to this. Of course, this is also radius. So radius mean r. R divide, again this was r. So r divide r is equal to 1. So we say that cos 0 degree value is 1. This is the conclusion. This was our question. Why cos 0 is 1? Similarly, sine 0 degree is equal to 0. So this is the answer to the question. Now consider this moving point M is moving towards y axis. Then what we say, theta is tending towards 90 degree. Theta is approaching towards this side 90 degree. What happens? Then sine theta is equal to, after m, this is suppose sometime this will reach here m4, here this is m4, next time this will reach here m5, lastly this is m6 suppose. Now m6, o m6, what is sine theta? Sine theta mean distance of m6, m6 from x-axis. This is x-axis, so this is r. Now radius of the circle, okay, divide r, because o m6 is equal to r, so r upon r we say here 90 degree. So sine 90 degree, r upon r is 1, so this is the value of sine 90 degree. Similarly here also, cos x upon r, when theta is 90 degree, that is cos 90 degree, then what happens? Cos mean distance of m3 from y axis. In place of m3 we have now m6. Distance of m6 from y axis, m6 already is on y axis, so this distance is 0 upon r, because m6 lies on y axis. So what we say, cos 90 degree value is 0. Now next question is, why sine 45 degree is equal to 1 upon square root of 2. Similarly, why cos 45 degree is equal to 1 upon square root 2. This is also very interesting case. So let us discuss about this also. To understand this, first of all, let us consider this right angled triangle having theta equal to 45 degree. Now suppose, what is the angle? This, suppose this is x. Now angles sum property, what is the angle sum property of a triangle? X plus 45 degree plus 90 degree, sum of all the angles of the triangles, that is equal to 180 degree. So what we say, x plus 135 degree is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 minus 135, that is 45 degree. So this means this angle is also 45 degree. Now what we see, this angle is 45 degree, this angle is also 45 degree. So what we can say, we can say that this is the isosceles triangle having two sides equal. Okay, so if this is y, this is also y, right? Now Pythagoras theorem, what is that? We know that p square plus b square, that is equal to h square. So we say p square, that means y square. In place of y we can say the value is a, here this is value is a. So a square plus a square, that is equal to h square. That means the value of h is square root of 2a square, that is equal to a square root of 2, right? Now what is sine theta? Sine 45 degree, that is equal to p upon h, p upon h. So what is p? P is a, and what is h? h is a square root 2. A cancelled, so we are left with 1 upon square root of 2. So sine 45 degree is equal to 1 upon square root 2. Similarly, cos 45 degree, that is equal to base upon h. Here base is a and h is a upon a square root 2. Again the value is 1 upon square root 2. In this way, already we have constructed the trigonometric table with 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. We have discussed why sine 0 degree is 0, why 45 sine 45 degrees equal to 1 upon square root 2, why sine 90 degrees equal to 1. Similarly, we can also discuss why sine 30 degrees equal to 1 upon 2, why sine 60 degree is equal to square root 3 upon 2, like this. From this table, one more interesting case we have studied, that sine and cosine complementary angles are same. That is, sine 0 degree is 0. Then the complementary angle of 0 is sine 90 degree minus 0. So cos 90 degree minus 0, that is cos 90 degree, that is also 0. Next is sine 30 degree is equal to 1 upon 2. So cos 90 degree minus 30 degree, which is cos 60 degree, this is also 1 upon 2. Next is sine 45 degree is 1 by 2, and its complementary angle, that is cos 90 degree minus 45 degree, is cos 45 degree, that is also 1 by square root 2. Like that, sine 60 degree is equal to square root 3 by 2, and cos 90 degree minus 60 degree, that is cos 30 degree, that is also equal to square root 3 by 2. That means sine and cosine complementary angles are same. Okay, from this what the conclusion is? We can say sine 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta. Similarly, cos 90 degree minus theta is equal to sine theta. We can also conclude these facts. Tangent 90 degree minus theta is equal to cotangent theta, and cotangent of 90 degree minus theta, that is equal to tangent theta. Likewise, secant of 90 degree minus theta is equal to cosecant theta, and cosecant of 90 degree minus theta is equal to secant theta. So in this diagram, the right angled triangle which is constructed in first quadrant. In first quadrant, what we see here, we can say this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. In first quadrant, that is 90 degree minus theta, all the t ratios, they are positive. All t ratios are positive in first quadrant. When the whole circle is divided into 4 equal parts, then we have 4 equal parts, mean this is first part, second part, third part, fourth part. In mathematics, we term this as quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, when we are discussing angle sine 90 degree minus theta, every where with t ratios, then all the t ratios they are positive. Now we are going to study about the concept of reduction formula. What is this? It means we studied that the right angled triangle was constructed in first quadrant. Now what happens if this is in second quadrant? Now suppose this moving point M having the coordinates x comma y, its location, this point is here now having the coordinates now m1 is the name, location, new location. Left side of y axis x coordinate is negative, so minus x comma y. Now using the real definition, sine 90 degree plus theta is equal to distance of m1 from x axis upon radius of the circle. Distance of m1 from x axis, this is x axis, that is we say here m1 to n1 distance, divide radius, radius is r, and this distance is y, y divide r. Okay, also what we do, this m1 is parallel to m1 n1 is the line which is parallel to y axis, so this angle is also theta. If this angle is theta, this angle is also theta. So this way, if we take just this triangle, now this is the base, this is the perpendicular, and this is the hypotenuse, then what we can say, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. That is, base is this height is y, divide hypotenuse is radius of the circle, y upon r. So it means this value is cos theta. So what the conclusion is? Conclusion is sine 90 degree plus theta value is cos theta. Now using the definition of cos function, cos angle, cos 90 degree plus theta is equal to distance of this m1 from y axis, divide radius of the circle, distance of m1 from y axis, m1 and this mean on1, on1 divide radius is r. What is on1? This is minus x, divide r. Okay, one more thing here, taking this just this triangle, right angled triangle with angle theta, this is perpendicular, this is base, this is hypotenuse. What we can say here, we can say that sine theta is equal to p upon h. This distance is always non-negative, so this distance is x, divide h, h mean radius of the circle, x upon r. So what we say, minus is as it is, x upon r value is sine theta. So what the conclusion is? The conclusion is cos 90 degree plus theta value is minus sine theta. So under the concept of reduction formula, the very first reduction formula for 90 degree plus theta, what are the conclusions? Number 1, sine 90 degree plus theta value is cos theta. Second time, cos 90 degree plus theta value is minus sine theta. Similarly, other t ratios we can say tangent 90 degree plus theta is equal to minus cotangent theta. Number 4, cotangent of 90 degree plus theta is equal to minus tangent theta. Number 5, secant of 90 degree plus theta is equal to minus cosecant of theta. And lastly, cosecant of 90 degree plus theta is equal to this is secant theta, that is sine 90 degree plus theta and cosecant 90 degree plus theta, they are positive, and other 5t ratios, other 4t ratios, they are negative. From with the help of the same diagram, we can also discuss the second number reduction formula for 180 degree minus theta. Here this angle is 180 degree minus theta from here to here. Again, using the real definition, sine 180 degree minus theta is equal to distance of m1 from x-axis, that is m1 to n1, upon radius of the circle. Here this distance m1 upon m1 n1, this is y, so we say y divide radius of the circle is r. Once again, if we consider the previous triangle with angle theta, then what was here? Here we can say what is sine theta. Sine theta is equal to p upon r. P height is y upon r, sine theta. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is sine 180 degree minus theta is equal to sine theta. Similarly, we can find the value of cos 180 degree minus theta by real definition. Distance of m1 from y axis, distance of m1 from y axis, this is on1, that is minus x, divide radius is r. Now from this triangle, what we know, minus is as it is x upon r, this is x and this is y, x upon r, base upon hypotenuse is cos theta, so cos theta. So from this, what is the conclusion? Conclusion is cos 180 degree minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Similarly, we can also find other t ratios. So finally we get the result as, under the concept of reduction formula, number 2, reduction formula for 180 degree minus theta. First of all, sine of 180 degree minus theta is sine theta. Cos 180 degree minus theta is minus cos theta. Tangent 180 degree minus theta is minus tangent theta. Cotangent 180 degree minus theta is minus cotangent theta. Secant 180 degree minus theta is minus secant theta. Cosecant 180 degree minus theta is plus cosecant theta. That is, sine theta is positive and cosecant theta is positive. Only these two ratios are positive and other 4t ratios, they are negative in second quadrant. One very interesting thing is, whenever we are taking the reference of 180 degree, then sine remains sine, cos remains cos, tangent remains tangent, cotangent remains cotangent, secant remains secant, cosecant remains cosecant. Just only sign changes as per the quadrant. Now next we are going to discuss about reduction formula for 180 degree plus theta. That is, up to here we have 180 degree plus this theta, because vertically opposite angle, this angle is also theta. So 180 degree plus theta. What happens here now? The moving point, earlier this was mxy, then m of minus x comma y. Now this is m2, and the coordinates in third quadrant, x is negative minus x, y is also negative minus y. Again, using the real definition, sine 180 degree plus theta is equal to distance of m2, this point from x axis. M2 from x axis, this is x axis, and this point is n2. So m2 n2, this distance is minus y, divide radius of the circle r. Now what is y upon r? Y upon r, p upon h sine theta. This is minus, as it is minus sine theta. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is sine of 180 degree plus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Now similarly, using the real definition of cos 180 degree plus theta is equal to distance of m2 from y axis. M2 from y axis, that is this distance o to n2, o n2, divide radius of the circle is r, o to n2, this was here minus x, divide r, that is equal to minus, as it is x upon r, from this triangle x upon r, this is base upon hypotenuse, that is cos theta. So conclusion is cos 180 degree plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Similarly, we can discuss about other t ratios in case of reduction formula for 180 degree plus theta. Under the concept or reduction formula for 180 degree plus theta, the very first one is sine 180 degree plus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Cos 180 degree plus theta is minus cos theta. Dividing sine theta upon cos theta, that becomes tangent theta. So minus minus cancelled. This case here, this is positive tangent theta. Similarly, cotangent 180 degree plus theta is also positive cot theta. Next is secant 180 degree plus theta is minus secant theta. Cosecant 180 degree plus theta is also minus cosecant theta. Similarly, when this moving point reaches here in the fourth quadrant, having the coordinates here x is positive but y is negative, then we have angle is 360 degree minus theta. Then what happens? Sine of 360 degree minus theta, using the definition, distance of m3 from x axis to n3, divide radius r, this distance y is minus y, divide r, and this is equal to minus y upon r. From this triangle we have sine theta. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is sine 360 degree minus theta is minus sine theta. Similarly, using the definition, real definition of angle, cos 360 degree minus theta is equal to distance of this m3 from y axis, divide radius m3 to y axis. Y axis is this, that is this distance is x upon r. X upon r, from this right angled triangle x upon r is cos theta. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is cos of 360 degree minus theta is cos theta. Similarly, we can write other t ratios as well. So under the concept of reduction formula for 360 degree minus theta, first of all, sine of 360 degree minus theta is minus sine theta. Cos 360 degree minus theta is plus cos theta. On dividing sine theta and cos theta, we get tangent 360 degree minus theta is equal to minus of tangent theta. Taking the reciprocal of this cotangent 360 degree minus theta is minus cotangent theta. Taking the reciprocal of number 2 cos, that is secant 360 degree minus theta is plus secant theta. Similarly, cosecant 360 degree minus theta is minus cosecant theta. Consider this coordinate plane. Here four equal parts, that is first quadrant, second quadrant, third and fourth quadrant. I have one trick. What is that? After we start from first quadrant, after school, this is the second quadrant, 2, this is the third quadrant, college, mean fourth quadrant. After school to college. What is the meaning of this? We select just the first letter. Here A. A mean all T ratios are positive. All T ratios are positive. Here we select the first letter of school, that is S. It means sine and its reciprocal 1 upon sine, which is cosecant theta. Only sine and cosecant they are positive. Here in third quadrant T, the first letter is T. T mean tangent. Tangent and its reciprocal 1 upon tangent, which is cotangent theta, they are positive. Only these T ratios are positive in third quadrant. Now coming to in fourth quadrant, college, first letter is C. C mean cos and its reciprocal. It mean secant theta. They are positive and other T ratios they are negative in fourth quadrant. Now let us discuss few questions. The very first question, find the value of sine 765 degree. First of all, what we do, consider this one circle, one rotation. One rotation mean 360 degree. Now this is the second rotation. Second rotation, that is two rotations. Two rotations equal to 2 into 360 degree is equal to 720 degree. But here 765 degree minus 720 degree, 45 degree. So what we can say here, sine of 765 degree is equal to sine of two rotations, 2 into 360 degree plus 45 degree. That is, we are in first quadrant. Somewhere here, the angle is here, 45 degree. This is the first quadrant. And in first quadrant, sine is positive. 360 degree reference, we are taking the reference of x-axis. So T ratio will not be changed. Sine will remain sine. Only 45 degree will be written now. And we do not write this. Okay. So what is the value of sine 45 degree? This is 1 upon square root 2. Question number 2. Find the value of cosecant of minus 1410 degree. Now consider this multiplication table. 1 into 36, 360 degree. 2 into 360 degree, 720 degree. 4 into 360 degree is 1440 degree. So what we see, this is very close to 1410 degree. So first of all, we know that cosecant of minus theta is equal to plus cosecant theta. So cosecant of minus 1410 degree is equal to cosecant of 1410 degree first. Next is, this can be written as cosecant of 4 into 360 degree extra 30 degree, they are written here, minus 30 degree should be there. Now in next step what we do, we do not consider this, we just write equal to cosecant 30 degree and plus or minus. So for this purpose, this is coordinate system of axis, x axis, y axis. Okay, four complete circles. After four complete circles, this is one circle, second circle, third circle, next is fourth circle. After completing four circles, we come back 30 degree. So come back mean in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant cosecant is negative and cosecant 30 degree is 2, this becomes minus 2. So what is the value of, find the value of cosecant minus 1410 degree, the value is minus 2. That's all. Thank you very much.